Maxwell Macmillan presents Tuning In the USA.
Today on Tuning In the USA, we join Dr. Stewart and his nurse assistant, Molly Baker, in their medical office. They have a new computer to help organize their office work. Molly is typing all their patient records into the computer. It's not always easy to become familiar with a new tool, but Molly sees that the computer will be very helpful.
Morning, Molly.
Good morning. I'm in here with the new baby.
Baby?
Well, the new computer.
How's it going?
Pretty well so far. It's complicated, but I think I can do it.
What are you doing right now?
I'm entering all our patient records.
That sounds like a lot of typing for you.
It is. But I have a feeling this little machine is going to make life a lot easier around here in the future. Let me show you something. With this computer program, there's a standard form for keeping patient records.
I see. You just fill in the patient's name, address, date of visit, reason for visit, and treatment.
Now here's the good part. Once all the information is in the computer, I can find it in several ways.
Whoa, you're ahead of me there. What do you mean by several ways? Can you show me?
Well, I can ask the computer for a patient's medical history by typing his or her name. Alice Brown, for example. Or I can type in the name of a medicine. Here's a list of everyone using this medicine. And here's Alice Brown's name.
I get it. Hey, it looks as if Alice Brown needs to refill her prescription.
You're right. You see, you can look for all kinds of information.
Molly, you're a quick learner. Can I see a printed record?
Sure. Let's print out Alice Brown's medical record. This is the best part.
You sit back while the computer types.
That's right. Until the telephone rings. Excuse me. Dr. Stewart's office. May I help you? Mrs. Brown, what can I do for you? Alice needs a new prescription. No, there's no need to go get the number. I have it right here in the computer.
Let's look at the words, I have a feeling. Listen to this again.
I have a feeling this little machine is going to make life a lot easier around here.
Molly has a feeling the computer is a good idea. She thinks it's a good idea. Listen to this.
The sky is dark and cloudy. I have a feeling it's going to rain.
Now, listen to this and then use the words, I have a feeling.
Our team is winning 5-3.
What do you think? Is your team going to win?
I have a feeling our team is going to win.
And I have a feeling it's time to go. Bye for now.
And now, Act 2.
This time on Tuning In the USA, we're back with Dr. Stewart and Molly Baker at the Riverdale Hospital. Their new computer is now a regular part of their office. Dr. Stewart knows the computer can make record-keeping more efficient. But this afternoon, in an emergency, it also helps to save a young patient.
Hello. Dr. Stewart's office. May I help you? Good afternoon, Mrs. Roper. How are you? The doctor's busy at 3. How about 4 o'clock? You're welcome. We'll see you at 4. Goodbye.
I'm going to get some coffee, Molly. Would you like some?
No, I'm drinking less coffee these days. I drink only 1 cup a day.
Yes, too much coffee isn't good for you.
And I never drink it at night. It keeps me awake.
I know, yes. It's good to keep it to a minimum. But today, I need something to stay awake. I was working in the hospital until 3 o'clock this morning. If I don't have some coffee, I'm going to fall asleep on my feet.
Some juice would probably do the same thing.
You're right, Molly. I'll try the juice and skip the coffee.
Dr. Stewart!
Mrs. Grossfeld, Bobby, what is it?
It's Bobby. He can't breathe. It's his asthma. It's never been this bad before.
Lie down here on the examining table, Bobby. What medicine did we give him the last time?
Oh, I can't remember. We changed from one medicine to another kind. I don't remember.
Molly, call up Bobby's records on the computer.
I just did. We prescribed his usual Formula 3, and then we changed it to Formula 8.
Mrs. Grossfeld, did you give him the old medicine or the new medicine?
There was only a little of the old medicine left. So I finished that medicine, and then I gave him some of the new medicine.
That's the problem. You shouldn't mix those two formulas.
I just didn't know.
Mrs. Grossfeld, we're going to have to take Bobby to the hospital emergency room. Molly, print out Bobby's records. His records will have information about the two formulas. We'll need that information to treat him.
Right. Got it. Okay, the computer is printing the records.
Is he going to be all right?
He's going to be okay, Mrs. Grossfeld.
Oh, thank goodness.
Here it is.
Good. And thanks, Molly. You did a good job, as always.
Well, the computer certainly helped.
Okay, son. You'll be all right. Let's go.
Let's talk about the words too much. Too much often has a negative meaning in English. Listen.
I'm drinking less coffee these days.
Yes, too much coffee isn't good for you.
Too much coffee isn't good for you. Here's another example.
I've been working a lot.
Too much work isn't good for you. Now listen, and then you use the words too much.
I've been eating a lot of chocolate.
What do you say? Too much chocolate isn't good for you.
I've been listening to the radio a lot.
What do you say? Too much radio isn't good for you? You can't have too much radio. Bye.
We hope you'll join us next time on Maxwell Macmillan's Tuning In the USA.